Tune in, y'all. Wait, what? Tune in. Happy Saturday. As you can see, we lit tonight. Hey y'all. I'm getting ready to go out of stuff. Hey y'all. So welcome to Kicking It Raw. I'm Tamika.
I'm Shania.
I'm Dee. And you already know what it is. This is the platform for men and women to come together. But we always keep it really raw.
As always, it's a judgment-free zone. If you see judgment or negativity, we delete it and block.
Yes, and here on Kicking Rock every other Saturday at 10:30, we always discuss the latest topics and discussions, those that are serious and important to us, whether it's family, education, politics, anything that makes you uncomfortable, we will always definitely discuss it.
Right. So tonight, we're not really switching it up, but we is. So tonight, if you want to go ahead and let them know, Miss D, our switch up.
Yes, tonight we will be doing our segment Raw Uncut.
What? Say it again.
Raw Uncut.
So with Raw Uncut, it's still our live podcast. I'm sorry? Okay, Miss Danielle, we're just like in the middle. Yeah.
Hey, Serena.
Hey.
Yeah, what?
I mean, I was telling the music and I was calling.
Oh, wow. So back to what we were saying. So, basically what Raw Uncut is still our live podcast. We just have different segments that we want to touch on and we want to spice it up for y'all.
Right.
Miss Danielle, how you feel about Raw Uncut?
Well, of course, Raw is already raw. I mean, Uncut just go slice and dice it.
Okay, we're done with her tonight, y'all. Miss Lee, how you feel?
I definitely ready
Guys,
to
move
be
on her
very
tonight.
uncut. As always, we are raw and real, but
Real and
tonight
raw.
we getting a little uncut, and I'm down with it.
And I definitely think y'all gonna enjoy the open segments where we touch base on different conversations. I know usually we stick to one topic, which we will still do that, boo. But tonight we're gonna switch it up, baby. So let's go ahead and get into the hot tea. Hey everybody!
Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, everybody.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the hot tea for y'all. I done had y'all waiting for too long.
Let's hear it, girl. Let's hear it.
Everybody knows rapper Travis Scott.
Okay.
He has his what's it called again? His
Astro World
Festival.
Mm-hmm.
This is his third festival in Houston, Texas. He did last night, Friday night, and unfortunately things turned tragic. 8 deaths so far confirmed from the ages of 14 to 27.
Wow.
Also, one of them, the age is still unknown, and there are still 13 hospitalized in critical condition. Things went horrible. Basically, what happened was when Travis Scott came out to perform on stage, there was a crowd wave, and they started moving forward. Basically, the whole crowd pushing. And from eyewitness reports from people being there, EMT, security, basically it happened all at once, and hundreds of people just start falling to the ground at one time, and people started getting trampled over. People were still dancing and everything, and dancing on top of people. All you seen were people laying on the ground, reaching for help, screaming and crying. There were teenagers trying to get friends CPR. Paramedics trying to go through. One officer said that he went through and checked the pulse of somebody, and he realized he was already dead and had to move on. Thankfully, management of the concert and festival decided to shut down early for safety reasons, of course. Travis Scott did go on today, and he said that he was very sad and remorseful for everything that happened. He sent his condolences out to the families of the victims, and also said and made sure that he is also cooperating with police as they investigate to figure out what happened and what caused it.
Okay, woo! So hey y'all,
Hey, y'all.
So we are right now starting to talk about the hot tea with the Travis Scott situation. So please tune in the comments.
What happened?
So
You said 100 people start falling. Why?
Because it's a proud wave. Basically what it is where all the people in the back, it's a big crowd come together and they start pushing forward.
Right.
So all those people come back in one, start pushing the people who's already in the front, and there was a barricade right there. So they're smushing those people into the barricades and started knocking over the barricades and pushing those people down to the ground by impact. Like some people were going into cardiac arrest and everything. Like, because it was just pushing.
So first of all, that is a lot. I'm very, very sad that happened.
Right.
Especially at something that apparently a lot of people loved and want to be a part of. And this probably I'm guessing was major. I don't really know too much about Travis Scott or follow him or listen to him, but I'm guessing this was major to his artistry as an artist, because it's his third year doing this. Now I did see a lot of negative feedback about this, in regards to Illuminati, in regards to people setting people up, in regards to something could have possibly been in the air to set these people up. They said people were just standing and fainting out of nowhere. So I don't know. But I just feel like it's a lot going on here. It needs to be investigated. My condolences go out to the people who have lost their lives and their families. And I definitely think it was a lot going on there. They said, there was a lot of fire on the stage. It was a lot of people.
It was probably hot. That's why
it was a lot of people going crazy. So and they said it was really hot. So if it was already really hot and the event was outside,
I've seen a few videos, and I think it has been a lot of backlash, a lot of negativity surrounding it. I did see a few videos where people were trying to get one of the cameraman's attention and saying that someone had passed away, and he just
kept going.
He just kept going.
They kept the show going. Also, Ms. D, you said that the show had stopped. They said the show kept going and they could not stop it because it was a live show.
It was kept going, but they stopped it early. Like the concert ended early, way earlier than what it was supposed to.
But it kept going, babe. So technically
it first happened because a lot of people didn't. I don't know how, but they said a lot of people didn't see those people falling and stuff. It was just people in the audience.
It's 50,000 people out there. But this particular woman came on the stage, y'all.
Yeah,
she said directly to him, "Someone here is dead. Sir, stop the music. Someone here is dead." She said it. Looked right at him and said it, and even went on stage.
And who was Travis Scott?
Travis Scott is the husband of,
boyfriend, baby daddy, and boyfriend of Kylie.
No,
Are they married?
Yeah, that's
I didn't know they got
her
married.
fiance. Like,
oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
Kylie Jenner.
I
Yeah.
didn't know they got married.
Kim K's sister.
Yeah, he's also a rapper.
But I don't really know too much about Travis Scott like Ms. Dale, so yeah.
But they said none of it happened until he actually came on stage to perform, and then that's when all.
But I was confused because he really wasn't on the stage. He was like on a platform in the middle, like a real high up.
I don't know.
Well,
I
they
guess.
didn't see him live.
Yeah.
But that's
Well, I
when
mean,
everybody. They said as soon as he came out, that's when everybody started moving forward, trying to get closer to
Well,
him.
people do
and
push.
it
I've been
happened.
in concerts, and people do push forward. That's
Right.
a natural thing.
But I
to
guess
happen.
with that many
But
people
that many
pushing
people,
forward,
People do
Like
push.
I said, my prayers go out. That is a lot. Definitely investigate to the bottom of it. I have nothing to say. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it was so sad, the videos and stuff. Ms. Dale, you want to chime in?
No.
Okay, I'm just
They
making
did
sure.
say it though.
it is.
All right, let's keep rolling.
So, I don't know. Everybody knows Joe Budden. He's been on Love
What?
and Hip Hop.
I don't know where that came from, but she feeling it. Okay.
So she pumping it up, y'all. So he also has lately been for the last couple of years had his own podcast. Of course, he's been causing a lot of controversy and irritating a lot of people. That's what he does.
Girl, get to that
But
real.
no, he
Get
do
to
not-
the real.
he do
Get
not
to the
irritate-
real part of that.
He do
thing.
not irritate anyone. First of all, I love Joe Budden. Shout out to you, Joe.
He says when he wants to stay on his show.
Right,
he
like
does.
we do, Real Raw.
So this week on his show, he came out that he was bisexual, and then
Yeah, can we talk about what happened with that, ladies?
Yeah.
Yes. So it started off basically. The conversation came up. They were talking about a situation with the baby and his new Rolling Out Loud concert. He going on tour, but he was canceled previously from that same group for making rude and sexual
No, hold on,
comments.
let her talk, Miss Danielle. Miss Danielle, you gotta hold on to that.
For
You
the
like vocal.
LGBTQ community, but he forgave it. So they were talking about it, and basically a comment came up, and he said, "I'm bisexual. I like men and women. I'm with it." And basically, people have been on Twitter and everything.
Girl,
going
it's been
crazy.
everywhere.
Some people they shocked and surprised, and a lot of people don't believe him. They say he's trolling. And only thing he has said since then was, make sure I get it right. He said, I see the word got out. Continue to spread it, please. So what y'all think? Do y'all think he bi or do y'all think he trolling?
I definitely think he's bi. He's not about to just say that.
out loud.
Yeah, this
And he's
for
a
fun.
rapper that's been in the
Yeah.
game. He's gay.
Oh,
bisexual.
ooh,
Whatever.
All right.
He
Bisexual.
They
Miss
said
Danielle.
that he's been that way years. Everybody been knowing or speculating, but he just finally said it. So I personally
What?
never cared about him, but
First of all, hold on, back up.
I never
Back
cared
up,
about Joe
just I'm
Budden.
Joe all day, okay?
Okay, so I never paid
Okay.
attention to him, so it doesn't
Baby, you too
shock me either way because I don't even pay attention to the man. But yeah, they've been saying that that's been speculated that he was bisexual. So I'm pretty sure lots of people know.
Okay, so what I have to say about Joe or Joey. First of all, I love Joey, okay? I've always been a fan of him since Pump It Up, you know what I'm saying? That used to be my jam. I definitely love some other hits by him. And I think he's a very handsome man. He's very attractive. I love the way he carries himself, his arm. And I'm really a fan of Joe Budden. Do I feel in the type of way he's bisexual? No. I feel he should have said it before this. So I feel like he is trying to get some attention. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's a reason why he said it now.
I think he said it now because so many people are in the industry, rappers are gay, and he's more comfortable with saying that. I think that's the only reason why he came out and said that. Other than that, I don't think that he would have came out and said
Me
that.
personally,
I don't know. I don't think it's really that open much. It's a little bit more open, but not too much.
It's definitely a lot open.
I don't think so. I haven't seen many rappers say that.
me
Not
personally,
say that, but it's definitely open with
Ms. Danielle, do you want to speak on that? Because I want to know what you're talking about. No, could you name them?
Well, Lil Nas
Nas
X
X
is
I mean, come on now. Y'all should. Y'all didn't know that?
Tornado fluid, man.
what's his name?
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
I mean, but y'all are talking about people that's not really that image. Like,
What do
let's
you mean
speak
not
on
really that image? Oh, like the tough image.
Yeah, like y'all
Because
should
Joe
not
Budden-
really
Joe
share.
Budden is the first one to do it, but I think that he did it
honestly,
because
Joe Budden
there's so
trolling.
many people out
He
here.
Yeah,
trolling.
how do you feel?
He's
I feel
trolling.
like he said it now all of a sudden for a reason, but I do respect his sexuality. If he's bisexual, then that's just what he is.
I respect it.
I don't have no
I don't
issue
think
with
he
it.
is. I actually watched the full interview. He was trolling, and I feel like they took that clip because I decided to go back and actually, because I was reading comments and a lot of people were like, y'all twisting stuff and everything. So I did my due diligence and actually went through and watched the whole show. And that clip was taken out of context. From what I got and from watching it, he basically, from that situation, because they were talking about basically how the LGBTQ, that group that banned the baby, has so much control and things like that. Like basically they stopped this man's money and basically was like, now we decide you can have money again, but I'm not gonna go into that whole conversation. But basically from what it was like he was being sarcastic with it. He didn't really mean it as I'm bisexual. It was like he was being saying it in a sarcastic.
Okay,
Well,
I haven't watched
the
it.
clip, and
So-
I think he was being real. He
I
said,
wanna watch it, guys.
From the clip,
I enjoy
yes,
being with
but
men
when you
and
watch
women.
the full episode, you see the full context.
Well, I watched it.
Well, I would say
I
this.
felt like he really said.
So you watched the full episode, Miss Danielle?
Well, I watched half of it. I
Okay,
didn't
but she
read
watched
it.
the full.
But when I watched, he literally said he enjoyed being with men and women. There was no laughing or joking.
Okay, I'm going to watch it
Tonight. No.
because I want to know. Did you watch it?
I did not watch it. However, I feel like, I don't know, if he's bisexual, that's definitely his preference.
Right,
Maybe
yeah.
at his age and the things that he went through in life, and maybe he has more comfortable with himself, and he sees that the LGBTQ community is accepting and can really, uplift and be there for those that are a part of that group.
Right,
Maybe
right.
he felt like he would be accepted.
So how do y'all feel? Do y'all feel Joe Budden is trolling? Do y'all feel like he just came out with the truth about his sexuality? Either way it go, I respect that. I still love him. I just wish that people would just, be more open and be more true to themselves from the
Right.
beginning. I don't know if he was trolling. I have not watched it. I am going to watch it because I love him. And yeah, I don't feel no type of way. Do you feel any type of way? Or well, you
Yeah.
think he's trolling? How you feel?
If he good, I'm good.
And I also feel like another reason he trolling because after that, then once it went viral, his comment he left on Twitter was like, so the word got out, continue to spread it, please. Like he said it in a sarcastic
I
way,
think he was
like
being sarcastic, like,
y'all,
okay, it's
y'all
out.
spreading it and everything like that.
I like both sexes. Okay,
and y'all
yeah.
twisted my words
That's
from what I
right.
said. That's
I
how
feel like
I don't know.
I mean, the only person that truly knows is Joe Budden.
Right.
yeah.
So,
Which y'all know Terry chimed in. She said he a lot of things, but she know for a fact that he not gay or bisexual.
Right.
well, it's been a minute since the hearing been with Joe.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
I mean, but she was with him for 11 years, so she knows that man. It's not like she don't know him.
There's a lot of people that can.
Well,
know
maybe
your
he's a different
man.
version of himself. Because he's not the same person that he was yesterday
No,
or
that's
11
true.
years ago.
That's true, Shania. That's true.
So,
All right, Miss Steve.
Yes. So that tea has been spilled, y'all. So without further ado, let's get into Raw Uncut, y'all. I'm gonna
Yes, yes. So we're going to go ahead and get it. First of all, let's chime into the viewers. Hey,
Hey.
y'all. Hey. Okay, let's see who's on here. Let's show some love. Let's show some love.
Serena is on here.
Hey, Serena, we love you,
Hey.
baby.
Elizabeth,
Hey.
Isaiah,
Hey, bro.
Tika.
Hey, friend. If y'all want to bet on me, I can get up and do it. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into Raw Uncut, okay? So, all right. See, that's what happened. That's what happened at damn Walmart. I see the grills. They got moist. Okay, well, we're talking about them right now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into Raw Uncut. All right. So this is our not really new segment. We're still live talking about specific topics, but this is a segment where we touch on real raw things. Okay. So let me go ahead and get into the first one. 1 second. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. So the first question of tonight's segment, okay, on Raw Uncut. Y'all ready? Y'all better be ready. Hold on,
I don't know if I'm ready. Hold on.
All right. Could your man fantasize about another woman during sex? I'm going to say it again. Could your man fantasize about another woman during sex? All right, I want to hear it. Let's start with Miss
Do it
Danielle.
as an asking, could they, if you give the permission, or are you saying, do you think
Is
they
it
could?
okay? Is it okay?
Okay. No, it's not okay.
Why? Tell me why.
Well, to me, it's not okay because when I'm intimate with my partner,
Speak up. We can hear you.
When I am intimate, when I'm intimate my partner, I am focused on my partner, and he should be focused on me, okay? My mind is not on anything else but to please and whatever else that I'm doing with my partner. So no, it is not okay for my partner or me to fantasize about someone else in bed. I mean, that's just not cool.
All right, viewers. So how do y'all feel? So Miss Danielle said it is not okay for her mates to fantasize about another woman during sex. Okay? How do y'all feel? Men, is it okay for your woman to fantasize about another man during sex? Women, is it okay for your mate to fantasize about a woman during sex? We will go ahead and get to Miss Lee. Miss Lee, let the viewers know.
Personally, no, I do not feel that way because
Hey, y'all.
if we're being intimate, we're having sex. Why are you thinking about someone else? That means you want to be having sex with that person, like not me. Like you're not about to be having sex with me and visualizing Mariah Carey. It's not gonna work.
Right.
So my question is, before we keep going, how do you know that he's not visualizing Mariah Carey?
I mean, well, in my relationship, we're very open. We talk about things, and I feel like
Girl, ain't no man telling you he think about Mariah Carey, girl.
But
ain't no
listen.
man telling you that.
Okay.
Look,
That's
she know.
fair.
Look,
That's fair.
Everybody has a fantasy or maybe some favorite person they would like to be
Right.
with, but when you're with your partner that you love or whatever the case, you shouldn't be fantasizing about. Nobody else should be on your mind mentally at those moments too.
Right. And I mean,
Okay,
maybe you can tell if they're like zoning out,
Yeah.
like not looking at you, but they're looking past you.
Right.
Maybe.
Now that's the key right there.
Okay, so is it wrong with somebody? Hold on. Is it wrong with somebody looking past you during sex? Like, does it have to
No.
be eye-to-eye contact, y'all?
I'm not
Like-
saying it has to be, but I'm saying that may
There
be.
should be some eye contact.
Right.
And you might
I mean, don't be staring at me because you know what I'm saying. I know it's good or whatever, but like, don't be hawking me down. Like,
So your man can't look at you? Why y'all have?
yeah, my man can't. You know what I'm saying?
But you just said don't be hawking me down.
No, like if you're not my man and we just vibe, like don't be hawking me down. Like,
Well,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
we're talking not your man. We're talking about your man.
No, we're talking about all scenarios on this
Okay,
platform.
well, over here we're talking about man.
You better.
Right.
That's how we talking about. That's how we talking about balance tonight.
Not your man, okay? We talking about our man. We talking y'all not your man.
So
okay?
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Exactly.
So if it's
Right.
not your, okay, so if it's not her man, then he can't look at her like that. But if it's her man,
No, you can look at me, but I think what makes it weird for me is like when you hawking me down the whole time.
so you don't want like constant eye
No,
contact.
no, that's weird.
So when you're making love, you're not gonna look into each other's eyes.
I'm not making love with somebody that's not my man.
Okay, your
Right,
man.
right.
So
My
your
man don't count. He can get it all. You know what I'm saying? Hawk me down, do whatever.
Right. And it's not contradicting yourself.
But I just said that.
But you just.
I literally
What
just
side
said.
are you on tonight? The man or the non-man?
Pick a
What?
side.
What?
Listen, my man over here.
Miss Lee and Miss Danielle talking about tonight.
We said pick a side. Like if we're talking
But
about.
didn't I make it clear? I said it's my man.
No, that's not what we're saying.
Well,
It's okay. Go ahead,
No.
You can answer the question or whoever.
Listen,
Not
go
Well,
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking past you all the time. I don't do eye contact, period. So
That's
don't,
not the question, Miss D. The question
I'm
is,
going
can
back to that
okay.
scenario.
All right.
Just because I'm looking by you don't mean I'm thinking about somebody else. I just look by you because I don't like eye contact, period. I don't even like you staring at me. Put a pillow over my face, something. Just don't let me see you.
Hold on.
Wait. On your face.
I don't want to see you.
Well, most people that put pillows on their face is ugly. They don't want to see you, so you want them to put a pillow on your face.
Well, 9 times out of 10, I'll put it on my own face or put my face
Oh,
like in
wow.
your neck so I can't see.
I was
We
gonna-
real raw, baby. We
I was
real
gonna
raw.
say something, but I'm choosing not to. But so that means you just do back shots then.
No.
She's saying while she's on, on top or on,
So you
she's
just-
like this.
so
Put
you
her
like-
here.
Or I put my face in their neck or something like so you can't see. My face isn't. You're not looking at me.
So eye contact is a no for her. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
more different.
All right.
But if that's what
It's
you want,
okay. If that's what you love and
Yeah.
that's what gets you through, doing your sexual intercourse, then that's okay. So, Miss D, is it okay for your mates to fantasize about another woman during sex?
No, it's not. But I'm not gonna know basically if you're doing it or not. So I guess in a way it is okay as long as I don't know about it, I guess.
Okay. All right, I respect
Like
it.
you're not making it known, because if you is, I'm not going to know regardless unless you making it known.
Right, that is very true. That is very true. So as far as for me, everyone, is it okay for my mate to fantasize about, you know, another woman during sex? Is it okay? No, but I feel how Miss D feel. I would never truly know. So if he's doing it, that's on him. As long as I'm not knowing. Now I'm not gonna be fantasizing about any other man during sex, because when I'm involved with somebody sexually and the connection is that deep, I'm solely only focused on you. And mentally, I'm on a whole nother place. So as far as me and you, so I'm not gonna be focused on another man. But if you are thinking about another woman, which nobody has control over each other's thoughts, then you will never truly know. You know what I'm saying, for a man or a woman. But you know, as far as for me, you know, they're focused on me. I mean, this is a lot to focus on. So
Right.
I'm just saying it, in between these thighs, it's some golden shit. Okay? So that's all I'm gonna say. Oh, see, she's smiling. See, she know it runs in the family. Yeah.
I
So
mean, it does run to the family.
yeah, it runs in the family. So this is golden. You know what I'm saying? Silver pack coated, bitch. Sprinkle stars. So I'm just saying.
wow.
All right? I know you're not talking.
I gotta talk.
Okay.
I gotta talk.
I heard. Okay, I ain't gonna say much.
So my question is, have any of you ladies ever, whether it's with your mate or someone you dealt with, thought about another man
Well, during sex?
during sex?
No, I haven't done that. She has, and she's very quiet.
I
have.
So tell us, not who it was, but what was the relationship with you and that person and why?
We were just casually, you know.
Was it just starting?
No, we were friends, and then we just decided to take it there. But I just thought about Chris Brown the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the persons or two of the people was casual, and then the other person
I can't see your face, Miss D.
we were in a situationship, and I basically both times you just think about the person that had the best I had that time.
Okay, and who was this person?
So
Do you
who
want to say
were
his name or no?
No.
Okay, I was going
Were
to
y'all
shout you
acting
out.
any different? Or
Yes.
y'all just going along
Yes.
with the flow?
I
But you know,
did.
somebody's mind is
I was
focused on-
listening to Chris Brown, and I made sure that the phone was repeating the song that I wanted to hear.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and keep Raw Uncut going. So all we want to know is definitely, could your mate fantasize about another man or woman during sex? Hashtag can they? Hashtag do you know? Hashtag what's your truth? Let's hear it on Raw Uncut. So we're going to go ahead and keep it moving, okay? All right. So when in a relationship, all right, do you think there's one person, excuse me, give me a second. So while in a relationship, do you think there's always one person who loves the other one more? I'm going to say that again. While in a relationship, do you think there's always one person in the relationship that loves the other one more? I'll start with Miss D on this.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always that way. I do believe
They
that-
can't see the face, Miss D.
Sorry, I was thinking at the same time. Apologize, y'all. I think not always, but I do think a lot of relationships is a lot of times one person loves the other person more. But I do think there is some relationships where the love is equal. I believe, yeah.
Okay, all right. Equality, you believe in equality love?
I believe there is some equality love out there.
But do you got that equality love?
No, not yet.
Are you dating Miss D?
No, not now. Not right now.
All right, who are you trying to date? Are you trying to date men and women, or you got a choice, a preference?
Men, socially, they're great personality, financially stable,
Yeah, what else are you looking for in a man? She wants you to be financially stable.
Right.
own car, own place,
Own car, own place.
dreams held, respectful,
Okay.
Definitely funny. You gotta be funny.
Okay, y'all heard it here.
Is there anything else that needs to be put out there about when you
Loyal.
Loyalty should be
Right.
first.
Yes.
Let's scoot that up.
What kind of body type looks? Any of that
Do you have any
matter?
preference? Yeah, do you want them to be light skin, dark skin, brown skin,
I mean,
Caucasian, foreign?
Big,
I
small,
don't
little,
really
small.
care. You know? No, I don't really have a preference.
Okay.
Look-wise, no.
So he can be ugly.
Oh,
It's not to be
Miss
on the
Miss
inside.
Lee is sizzling tonight.
And the fact, and
So I just want
I'll
to
look
say,
at you, Bill.
I just
Look
want to
at
say,
you.
no,
If I'm
no
not
one is
mistaken.
truly ugly. Okay.
I'm
No one
let me
truly
rephrase
ugly.
that.
Beautiful in some
Yeah.
way.
I'm gonna rephrase
Miss Lee
that.
is just uncut tonight. 'Cause we
So-
all uncut.
If I'm not mistaken, Miss B, on the previous show, you said he has to be good
have to
looking
be
in the
able to
face or something. You have to be able to look at him. What was
Well, I
it?
just said that I have to be able to look at him, but that don't mean
Oh, okay.
you
Hold on,
can
Miss
be,
Lee.
you can be ugly and I can still look at you. You just can't.
Oh my gosh.
Shit, I got the word in there, but try to find a way to so not rude and.
It's okay. We gonna move on, baby. We gonna move on.
Be rude.
So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it out to Miss Danielle over there while she in the cut laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So Miss
right.
Danielle, in a relationship, can one be more in love with the other?
I definitely think there are definitely times in a relationship when one can be more in love with one than the other, and then they can switch, and then they can be equal. That's what, to me, it's lots of things that happen in relationships, emotions. So I think all of it, yes, all of love, yes.
All
I think as
right.
you fall in love, you fall out of love with that person.
Right.
Then you're in love with that person. Then you're not in love with that person. That person get on your motherfucking nerves. Then the person's like, yeah.
Miss Danielle, it's okay. We're here for you, baby. We're here, aren't we all? We're here for you.
Just saying.
All right. So let's keep it moving, y'all. So while y'all are chiming in into the comments, all right. So while in a relationship, do you think do you think one person can love the other more? Okay. So we're gonna let Miss Lee answer.
I say yes and no. I say that because each person's love language is definitely different. So one may show their love in a different way, and theirs might be touch or whatever, and the other person's may be sex or through actions or whatever the case may be. So I feel like it definitely depends on the couple, in their relationship and what each individual likes, or how they show their love.
I love that. I
I
love what
love
you
that.
just said.
That's a good point because everybody doesn't understand their partner's love language. And some people may consider that it's like, oh, you don't love me as much as I do
Right.
love you because you're not exhibiting their love language, but you exhibiting yours.
And let's be
So
real.
that is the
And let's
point.
be real. A lot of people classify as, that their mate doesn't love them because their mate doesn't have the exact same love language that they do.
Exactly.
Which I feel like causes a lot of tensions and a lot
does.
of relationships to break apart, because that can definitely cause strain, because that person can really truly love you to the utmost, and when you're saying I don't think you love me, it's like
And doing everything in their power.
Well, also, I think people can say, I don't think you love me because after they tell you
Right.
what their love language is or what they want, you're still not doing
Okay,
that.
that's fair.
So at that point, do you truly love me if you're not willing to work on that and change
right,
that?
true.
Right,
But what
true.
if they are doing that, and then the person still saying, "Who you
Well,
love me,
then
you
I
love
don't know
me."
how to help you at this point because I'm doing everything
Not
that
for
you're requiring. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm definitely understand what you're saying. So hey everyone, if you're
Hey,
joining
y'all.
in, so the
Hey,
question
hey.
is, hey sis. So the question is it while in a relationship, can one person love the other more? Okay. So I feel like in a relationship, no. One person cannot love the other more than the other because I feel like there's no equality, and I feel like if one is loving the other more, then the relationship is going to have its traumas, it's going to have its trials, it's going to be a lot of drama, a lot of negativity, a lot of misunderstanding. And me personally, I feel like if y'all are not eye to eye, then it's gonna be a lot of friction. That's just how I feel. I feel like no. The answer for me is no. And as you can see, a lot of people who just Miss Danielle, Miss Lee, Miss D, everyone who just spoke on this couch, they were saying the issues that you can have. Well, you wouldn't have those issues if the love was equal. So I think it's definitely about equality and taking time to really connect on both ends. Now, you can't control if someone falls in love with you sooner or faster,
Right.
or, they don't go and, they know what they want. But still do things at your pace. And I definitely think that's why a lot of relationships fail or they have a hard time, is because, he might be loving the female more, and the female is like kind of standing back, or vice versa. The female might be loving the male more, and he's kind of holding back, and he's trying to figure out what he truly wants.
Right.
Now, viewers, tell me if y'all feel this way. They said it's always great for the man to love the woman more, because if he doesn't love the woman more, he will leave that woman. Now, I have always heard this. How do y'all feel? Let me know. How do y'all feel?
You know what? I never heard that.
I've
but,
heard that so many times.
That
Shania's like, oh, that was deep.
I would think that is
Yeah.
true, because most men is not staying with a woman that they don't love. They
Right.
don't just do whatever it
Yeah.
keep it moving.
So they say women, I'm just telling you, I don't know. All my, you know what I'm saying? My relationships was equal love. I'll definitely get equal love. But they said, if the woman loves the man more, he's going to feel like it's forced. And you're rushing me. I don't want you.
Okay.
I don't want it. I don't want
get you.
you. It's like he has to lead. He has to show you that love. He has to be like, okay, I know what I want, and it's you, and this is where we stand, not the woman.
And that's a good point of view, but I also
Yeah.
think it depends on the person, man or woman.
Right.
Because some men may definitely want that, like, oh, she really loves me when I really blah blah blah, and take that as a positive. And some men might think it's
But really,
So I think
what
it's-
is love?
Well, love is
What is
everybody.
love?
Love
Woo!
is different for everybody.
Yeah, it
So
is.
one person can't tell somebody how to love another person. It's not your relationship. Your
Well, I never thought that you
everybody's
could
love
tell
is
someone.
different. Well, you know,
I
people
think that you can
know.
require what it takes to love you as a whole.
Like,
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying?
from the outside,
But yeah.
people's love.
Because a
are
lot of people do
different.
like, you should love this way, you should
Yeah.
love this way.
Yeah, everybody's love is
Yeah,
different.
I agree. What does love mean to you, Miss D?
I can't really put it in words. Like, I know in my head.
Oh, wow, you know your hair? Well, we'll get back to you. Cause
Your hair.
Your head.
I know in my head.
Miss Lee, what does love mean to you?
Love is
I'll give them time to talk.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
go ahead and say it.
Okay, go ahead.
So what love means to me, it means equality. It means unconditional. It means even through the good and bad, we are still standing strong. We still choose each other. I feel like a lot of times these days in this generation, when you say love, it's just thrown out so freely. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, it's not that deep. It's just played with. You don't get that these days. Back in the day, when they said I love you, it was a whole different type of love. It showed in actions. I feel like these days it's just words. And if I don't have the unconditional, if I don't have the equality, if I don't have, I'm gonna choose you every single day of my life, regardless of where we go, who we with, what happens, then I don't want that love, because I need to be guaranteed with my spot in your life, just like your spot is guaranteed with me. That's what love means to me. I just said it.
Yeah. You just said it, and I also think love is very unselfish.
Ooh, come on, babe.
I feel like
It takes a lot.
love can be hard, but love can be so easy.
It can.
And that's the beauty of it,
Selfish
honestly.
part is that's the truth, honey. It takes a lot.
I feel like love is a beautiful thing if you allow it to be.
Yes. So let's get into these comments. Let's get into these comments.
Dang, you just cut me
No,
off.
because I did not cut my ladies off, y'all.
She just cut
She
me off.
did.
She cut me off, but it's
Miss D,
okay.
But
Miss
they
D,
said
watch
nothing
this.
about love, but I mean,
Miss
Love
D,
is
you
a lot
didn't
of
get to
stuff.
speak your love. Now I know you haven't experienced the real love, but in your honest, what does love mean to you?
That's everything you just said. Basically, everything Miss Tamika just said.
to me, love is patience.
Well, I can actually speak on that, guys,
Lots of
because
other
I've
things.
had that. You know what I'm saying? Every relationship I've been in has been long term. So I have went through, my different experiences with men.
Let's get to the
be
comments.
able to really
Yeah,
know-
let's go ahead and get to
Yeah,
the
let's get to
comments.
the comments.
Let's get
To be able to know what love truly is, y'all gotta understand when you don't experience that, you don't really know. You only know what's around you or what you see.
Hey, Keita.
Hey, Kitty Key, love you.
Let's get to the comments.
Najee said, two opposites attracted, and you're right, sis.
Oh, yes.
Keita
Come
said,
on now.
Keita
Come
said,
on,
hey,
Nash.
hey. And Keita also said sometimes it's lust, which is true.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, Keita, you just said something very real because a lot of people mix lust with love.
Right.
And I think the reason why they mix lust with love, this is just my opinion, is because sometimes the soul ties, the connection, the sexual connection can be so deep that it can make you think it's love. So tell me how y'all feel, but that's just how I feel.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
Hey y'all.
Najee said, I've heard that a lot.
Yes, sis. You
And
know,
she said, talk your ish, sis.
sis, you know we've talked about this.
And she said, me personally, I think the man in a relationship should like or love their their mate. Sorry, girl, a little more, just for it to balance.
Who said that, Naj?
Yeah.
I agree too. That's just how I feel. I don't want
What
it
do you
to
mean,
seem
just for it to balance?
like I don't want it to seem. I will let her speak. I will let Naj speak for herself. But I don't want it to seem like a man has to love
a woman
the
more for it
woman
to
more.
balance. Why does they have to? And you
But I
let me know
explained it
the truth.
earlier. Remember, I explained why the difference.
No, well, Najee, you explain what you're trying to say, because I want to understand what you mean by just for it to balance. Because I'm like,
Meaning, just for it to last. If I'm correct, sis, just for it to last because.
Do you feel like women naturally love more?
No, I don't. I actually don't feel that way.
I'm
Just off
I
of my
believe
own
that.
women
relationships.
actually love more.
What about you,
I do.
Sid?
Yes, because she's loved more.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
I was guilty of that.
You love more.
But I don't feel like, I would say past tense.
I
Like, in
love
a sense.
equally.
Right.
So for me, I never had to worry about, oh, you know what I'm saying, am I loving him more than me? It was always equal. I think if something like that happened with me, I will immediately step back because it will feel uncomfortable, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for you,
Yeah, go ahead. Speak on yours, or
No, I was just
oh, okay. Let's get into the comments. Let's keep going.
Najee says, speak butter. Everyone's definition is different, period.
Right, everyone's is.
Marquita said, a word, I think you show love better than saying the word love.
Right,
Right.
Keita, which is why I said in this generation it's just thrown everywhere instead of actions.
Right.
Yeah, Keita said exactly. People be lusting. They do.
Yeah,
They
it's
be lusting. You
it's
know,
really-
but I'm gonna let people lust however, or unless as fast as slow they want to go. But you know, that's a whole nother subject.
Oh my goodness.
You know, but I don't believe in all of that. But that's just me. Miss Scott said love is a feeling, loyalty is an action. So that's why I choose respect over love.
Oh,
And a
my
lot of people do.
Come on, sis.
A lot
Come
of people
on.
do choose respect over love. They do. They would much rather have their respect because they, from what I've heard, they say that they feel like when you have that respect, you always know that that person's going to have your.
Going to respect you and have your back
Yeah,
regardless.
regardless.
Be there for you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Versus the love. Love can switch. Like
Right.
Danielle said, it's different feelings
Yeah.
and emotions with love every day.
Right.
So I love that.
Hey, man, hey, cuz.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. We'll see. I missed this.
It's still long.
Yeah, we still here. Come on, baby.
Keita said, love you too. Keita also said, yes, fall in love with the WAP.
Girl, hold on.
You're not-
sis. Hold
Well,
on. Y'all know men do be fall in love with the WAP, but females do be tripping too.
They
Okay?
do, they do.
They do be tripping.
Because when a man got
Listen, I heard you was tripping recently.
I don't need the trip.
Ooh, okay. Miss D, you ain't trip over doing that you was just.
I have in the past.
So how's that trip, girl, when you trip?
Don't fall for her. Don't fall for her. Did you fall or did you just trip? Bitch, I fell over. I tumbled, bitch.
Yeah,
Renee said a relationship is supposed to be 50-50 because in minds, we love each other the same.
See, I'm the same way. That's what I just spoke on. Like, it's got to be equal. If it ain't equal, I don't want it. Like, if it's not right, I'm going to step back because I ain't.
Step back. See. Marquita said, I think when you were a nurturer, you would sometimes love a little harder. I agree with that. I agree with that. And
I didn't even look at it in that way.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
And you're definitely a nurturer.
I think that I think both of y'all love really hard.
Girl,
because
if my man is
y'all
loving
are
me
nurturer.
unconditionally, baby, he
But
can
I
have all of
think
me.
y'all love
All of
hard
me.
naturally. Like, I'm not a love hard natural person.
Oh no, girl, I hope, girl.
Y'all love.
If these men
y'all naturally love really
that dealt
hard.
with me watching this, they probably like, no, why is she saying that?
Not what you do. Like, maybe not with the men. Well, the other men don't
Ew,
care.
I was like, whoa,
I'm saying the other men that's irrelevant don't count, but I'm saying the men that you
in
have
long-term
in-
relationships
yes,
with.
you
Yes,
love,
correct.
you love really hard.
But that's because
you
the
know,
love was
and-
reciprocated. It was equal.
Right.
Right.
That's
I
why
agree.
Yeah.
I agree with Miss Tamika, and I also feel like my love is so powerful, and
Ooh,
not only
come
because
on, babe,
I'm a
speak on
nurturer,
it.
but I know what it feels like to not have that love. So I tend to go
Right.
overboard, but I feel like why not let that person know how much they're loved? Why not show them how much they're loved? Because I mean, my man does. He shows me. I
Yeah.
feel it. You know what I'm saying? So why not do the same?
Well, and that's true, but I just know I do it, but I'm not overbearing. It's just too much.
Is there such thing as being
To
overbearing
me,
with your
it
love?
is. To me,
Well, some
it's
people gotta
definitely
understand
is.
that
I'm
it
just
can be
wondering.
overbearing to some people. Like some people do have boundaries with their
Yeah.
love, and I feel like that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Everybody's not like, on it 24/7. Some people need that
Yeah.
space. They need
So then that
freedom.
love wouldn't necessarily be equal then, right?
No, her love is not equal. Her love is not
Well,
equal.
no, I don't. I'm just saying in general.
No, it's not going to be
there's
equal,
right.
like we said at the beginning, because
Right.
Miss Danielle has certain requirements that
Right.
her mate does.
Right.
So if it's not matching, it's not equal love. And that's
Right.
why we just said, that's why I just spoke on it, and I said, if it's not equal, you're going to have those clashes in your relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
True that.
So let's get into the comments.
Keita said she makes sure her shoes tied so she don't trip. I know that's her girl.
So,
And you're right, Keita. Quad definitely nurturing. I told you. You are
Keita
hard.
does know me very
You
well.
are.
So I feel like Keita, if you saying it and butter, then I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Whew, did we get finished?
Renee said I've always earned my respect and the love as well.
Yeah, that's you got to earn that.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Well, they wasn't even my man, so that's kind of irrelevant. But I had not always earned the respect. Some men are very disrespectful. They think because they do things with one female, they could bring it to you. I don't play that. It's time to cut ties. Like, I ain't got time for that. So I definitely love the fact that, Renee, you said that you had the respect and the love. That's a beautiful thing, because
Definitely so.
sometimes it's like basically pulling teeth to get two or more or whatever you need.
Yeah.
Right, love it.
Now I'm just making sure before I keep going.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, I can go? Okay, don't you look so good, girl. Okay. So, everybody just keep chiming in. Is that another comment before we go?
Yes, Renee said I'm a very good nurturer and don't have no doubt about his love.
Oh, yes. Yes, so I'm loving it. Like, when you don't have those doubts and you know for sure, how do you know? How do y'all?
Me, I wouldn't classify myself as a good nurturer.
No, that's
No,
fine.
I'm being
Yeah.
honest. I am definitely not a good nurturer, but I have grown a lot to the nurturing part. Okay, I'm like I just said, I'm not a woman that's all that lovey-dovey stuff.
But does nurturing really
But
have to be,
No, it doesn't have to be about
you know,
lovey-dovey.
baby,
But
I got you?
I am,
What if it's support? What if it's
right,
having your back?
I am great
You know
at
what I'm
all
saying?
of that, but as far as all of that other stuff, I'm not really. But okay.
But that's okay, because you have other areas that
Right.
you feel. that void with.
Right.
Right? All right. Comments?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all.
She was
You
there.
said y'all all look good. Thank you.
Yes,
girl.
they
You're not
look
even
beautiful.
coming to, girl.
Thank you, Kia. We love you. You look beautiful. And please come over this weekend. I meant to inbox you earlier.
You mean tomorrow?
No, that's not tomorrow.
Oh, next week.
Yes.
Oh.
Theo, can I talk?
Okay.
I mean, my sister be overstepping, y'all. Nah, what we say? Boundaries. Okay. But no, Kia, I'm gonna hit you up so you can come over Saturday. I'm having something in my house for the ladies. So yeah, I'm gonna inbox you. But thank you. I love you. You look very beautiful all the time. And these ladies still look beautiful too. Yes.
Thank you.
Keita said you were a stand-up, strong woman, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, ain't she?
And Najee said nurturing is all of that.
Yeah, you're right.
It is, sis, because that stuff takes a lot.
Right. It does.
So you are a nurturer, see?
Yeah, I guess
I think that you thought maybe your definition.
It was a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Keita said, just let me know I'm there.
Okay,
Next
so it's
Saturday,
Saturday, yes. It's Saturday, yeah, we got some.
Ladies' night. or whatever.
Yes. Just something for the ladies for us to breathe, vent, have a good time.
Right.
Okay, Miss Danielle, what are you up to?
You okay?
I don't know what
I'm
you're
just
doing.
playing.
Viewers, it's so rude, Miss Danielle.
You okay, girl? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh, wow. So we're going to go ahead and kick it off and get into the last segment question of tonight, y'all. So keep leaving your comments, judgment-free zone. Let's have fun. Let's keep it real and raw. And what, Miss D?
Yes. Raw and uncut. So I worked there for a second, but I came back.
We
Raw
knew.
and uncut.
We knew.
Raw
So,
and uncut.
all right. So, Naj, I know you about to comment on this one, baby, because we just talked about this earlier when we was together. So, all right. Last question of the segment, okay? So, is it a turnoff if a person has too much time on their hands? Do you want to be missed a little bit, or do you prefer constant communication? I'm going to read that again. Is it a turnoff if a person has too much time on their hands? Do you want to be missed a little bit, or do you prefer constant communication? I'm going to go ahead and let Miss D kick this off, y'all.
Before I answer, just a little more clarification. We need too much time on our hands. Like,
Too much time. They free 24/7. Y'all dating or y'all seeing each other or in a relationship, and they are always free. Is that a turn off for you? Or would you rather be missed a little bit, or do you need that constant reassurance? You need that communication 24/7.
oh, okay. No, I'd rather be missed. I don't want constant
What?
communication.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, I don't want
Okay.
constant
No, I'm just saying
24
because that's
communication.
growth for her.
I feel like I never wanted too much communication. Too much communication.
You did. You told me. Remember? You said you was the clingy type. Oh wow.
No, I think
Oh,
she always said she wanted space, but I think she said that when she was in a relationship, she liked to be around. I think that's
Okay,
Yeah,
that
I
might
like
have
to
been.
be around it, but not
Yeah.
24/7. I still like distance though too.
Yeah.
But I like to be missed. That too much time in your hands. Yeah, that's a turn off. Like
Right.
I need
Well, for me.
space. Give me time to miss you, miss me. Think about me from a distance, and when we meet up,
So that's basically a turn off for you. Too much time. So if you're dating
Yeah.
somebody that got too much time for you, it's a turn off.
I feel like you got a life going on. You should be doing things and stuff. You got that much time on your hands. You're not accomplishing goals.
Ooh,
Like,
come on, Miss D.
you shouldn't have that much time on your hands.
Miss Danielle, how do you feel? Is it a turn off if a person has too much time on their hands? Would you rather them miss you a little bit or constant communication?
Okay, this is gonna be a serious question for me.
Okay.
At this day and age, I
hear
definitely want to
you.
be missed, okay? And I would like to miss my partner. And I do agree that we need space away from each other. And I do agree that we should have communication, but I don't think that it should be like every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes. Like, let's give each other some space. Rewind the question back because I think I forgot what.
No, you're fine. You was speaking it.
Yeah.
But basically, is it a turn off, guys? If you're seeing somebody you're in a relationship and they have too much time on their hands, and basically, would you prefer them to miss you a little bit, or you need that constant communication and reassurance?
So I definitely don't think as an adult that you should be having too much time on your hands. Like, what are you doing? You should be busy doing something, something with your life, preparing for something or doing. You should be busy. Now, when we both need each other, really need each other, I think that we should be there for each other.
Okay.
Outside of that, I think you should be doing something. You should be telling the business.
All right, so
But I think
y'all,
communication should be
so we're gonna keep it going. We do see the comments rolling in. Thank you guys. So this question came from a famous singer, R&B singer, Chloe Bailey, and she chimed in on this, and she said she loves a man who has free time on his hands because she prefers that time and that attention. So do y'all feel the same way as Chloe or not? Studies show, by the way, that women do prefer men who don't have much time on their hands, like they're busy and they miss them. But men prefer women that are free because they said the hard-working women never have time for them. How do y'all feel?
I want to
How do
agree
y'all
with
feel?
that little statement because the hardworking women, we
Hard-working women,
we
like
don't
me.
have any time. We don't
I'm learning, y'all. I'm balancing it out.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the market. I'm dating, so I'm trying to.
So that's true. I agree with that statement on both ends. I do.
It's very true.
How do you feel, Shania? Do you want your mate to miss you, or you need all that loving 24/7? You need that communication. You need that reassurance. Or is it okay to step back for a while and breathe and miss each other?
I would say younger me would say I need that constant communication. Me growing and learning, it's okay to be missed. It's okay to have that space. But I still need that, that communication. And I also feel like, with a man that has too much time on his hands, I don't necessarily think like that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I do feel like a man that is a very busy man is taking his time out to communicate with you is a good thing. Like to express that he misses you. Like, because the man can be very busy and still make time on his hands to let you know that, hey, I value our relationship. I'm thinking about you. I miss you. Let's plan something. So I don't necessarily think like a man constantly trying to communicate is a bad thing, because he could really be thinking about you a lot and really be making time in his day to make you feel as if like, okay.
So you feel like it's not a turn off? Okay.
I love that too. Yeah.
So I'm looking at it from different views here. So as far as for me, I'm very hardworking, and I just got back on the dating market. So for me, running a business, being the CEO, working, doing everything I have to do, I'm balancing so much at one time. So whoever's dating me has to understand she's a busy woman. So just bear with me. I'm working on that because I'm not really the clingy type. I'm not the type that need reassurance 24/7. Like, if we're connecting, it'll show in the actions. And if we vibe it, every time we get together, it's going to be the same as if we haven't seen each other in a week.
Right.
That's just how I am. But now I'm starting to be more open where it's okay for me to see you and talk to you on a regular, or maybe see you every other day or whatever. I'm starting to switch it up. But do I think it's a turn off that a man is constantly, free? I'm wondering why, me personally, you're so free. Because I'm busy and I'm making, things happen 24/7. So I want you to do the same, because especially if we're dating and we get in a relationship, I need to know that you're going to be out here and do what you got to do just as much as me.
Right.
If you got too much free time on your hands, then you got too much time to fuck up. And if you got too much time to fuck up, I ain't got time to play with you, so the relationship ain't going to work. So that's just how I look at it. But definitely give me that reassurance. Definitely communicate. Definitely love on me. But let's give each other some time to miss each other. So how y'all feel? Let's get into these comments.
I love everybody. So let's
I do.
everybody's
Yes.
And I like
The way she broke it down.
Yeah.
Let's get into these comments.
Marquita said, hell, being a mom, wife, sister, aunt takes nurturing.
Woo!
Very true.
Ooh.
Renee said, I am a very strong-headed woman, and because I love the same man until his death.
Yes, yes,
Ooh.
you did. Yes, you did.
Yes. That's the unconditional love that I was just talking about.
Tina, I have not been sipping. Because Renee also said, I refuse to try to find that someone to love me like him. Yeah, so once you had that love that you had, cuz, or that
Unconditional.
you had,
Unconditional love.
like, it's very hard to, like, yeah, I understand.
I love it.
Like he said, depending on what he's doing, like if he is in the streets, keep your ass in the streets.
I'm not gonna lie. He for the, what we say, sis? He for the streets. I'm just saying.
She also said if he's a working man doing what you need to do, then cool. But at least communicate when you can text here and there.
Right.
True.
Right.
I definitely
Yes,
agree.
exactly. I agree with Keita.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. She also said, I myself would like to be missed a little because when I am missed, the love was very real, and when we link up, it was nice.
Right. See, that's what I just said. Like, you know what I'm saying, baby? Like, I just see you on Monday. I don't need to see you on Tuesday, but I'm gonna see you Friday, baby. And you know what I'm saying? Sparks gonna fly. You feel me? Like, we need that space. Ooh. Ooh.
Monday to Friday, that is a long time. I mean,
Same! Earlier.
Skip day, maybe Wednesday.
But earlier she talking about some, when he mad? 4 days? That ain't even long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that is a long time.
Oh!
But maybe you can see them Thursday. Maybe Thursday.
So she said instead of Friday, Thursday. Okay.
So, but she really want Wednesday.
Bump it up a day.
Maybe every other day.
I'm working on it.
Woo! Anyway, Cuz also said space for her makes her foundation stronger.
Yes,
A lot
I
of
love
people,
it.
yeah, I definitely
Me?
love that too. Miss Wood said it's hard to make time when you are busy, but if I'm into you, I will make time for you if I'm feeling him.
Right.
It's true. So people make time.
Yeah,
for
you make
them.
time for what you truly want. And when people be like, you don't have time for me, honey, because you're not the focus. I'm just going to put it out there. You're not the focus.
Go ahead, girl.
Renee said, if I work hard, then when we get together, we're going to play hard.
Come
wrong with it.
Play hard, all right.
Marquita said, yes, his ass for the street, sis. And Renee said, I've not dated since 2016 because I'm fine with me.
Finally, yeah, that's funny. I know that's fine.
Miss
Akita
B?
said,
You can agree with Renee.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can.
but she didn't. But
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
that
different.
relationship though. Like,
Right,
that's different.
right.
You know what I'm saying? There's different, but she can understand. Like,
Yeah.
like Renee, she's fine with where she's at. She hasn't
Right.
dated since 2016. But Miss D, she hasn't dated in 10 years, and right now she's fine with that. Okay, she's laughing at you, Miss D. Get her.
Yeah, no, I'm not laughing at Miss D. I'm laughing at you on how you explain it. But, yeah.
From that aspect,
Right.
yeah, I can see.
She's
woo, Keita said,
she's secure right now, though.
So, do you feel like you will date eventually soon? Or do you feel like...
to me, I don't know.
No, I feel like I'm not ready right now. I feel mentally not ready.
okay, that's
But once I do,
Girl, well, if you talk about mentally, then girl, I need to go ahead and sit down. Because mentally, I'm going on a regular, like mental health all over the place. It's a whole bunch.
nah, it's a deeper
Right.
mental things going on. Like mentally not ready.
Keita said Monday, Wednesday, Sunday.
Oh, the schedule! They got the schedule.
Money back to back.
They got the schedule going, okay?
Yeah, they got the back-to-back Sunday and Monday.
Right, so that's 2 days.
Then they gotta wait
Okay,
Sunday,
so-
Monday.
Then they got Wednesday. Then they gotta wait like what 3-4 more days.
Right,
before the day.
right.
Okay. I love that schedule,
That's a
so
good
we gonna do
schedule.
that.
What's wrong with that Monday, Wednesday, Sunday?
She also said hello, Dr. Focus, and she said, "Shut up, Cry."
when it comes down to, equality and love, know where you stand, guys.
Right.
If you need to step back, step back. Also, if somebody is, not understanding that you're busy, you might need to fall back. Or if you're not the main focus, you might just need to fall back.
Right.
And it's okay. Y'all might, need to spin the block again when it's time, if you still single and they
Right.
single. But don't force anything. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we go?
I think you just summed everything up.
I think Miss Lee is up to something, y'all. I've been waiting to say that all day. Like, she keep looking at her phone and smiling. Like,
No, I'm just looking at the comments and stuff,
okay.
Miss Renee did say, Miss D, it's all good. The time will come and he will be the one.
Yes,
Oh,
and
thank you. I hope so too.
well, we need her to believe that, don't we, ladies?
Yes.
Because
I do believe you'll be the one.
Oh, she do?
I won't have to go
well, we
through
just
that.
had to talk to her, and she didn't believe that. Renee, we be trying to
She believe it now,
Because
tonight.
he's not going to say those words.
She believes it now.
He's not going to say the words. So he will
So, we definitely like to uplift and give positivity to everybody. We love our viewers and supporters, even each other. We might see it one way, and Miss Danielle, Miss D, whoever might see it another way. So, I definitely feel like she's good right now until she's really ready.
Right.
And I feel like I'm good while I'm busy, but I might do that schedule that Keita said.
Monday, Wednesday, Sunday.
Yeah.
He get 2 days back to back down, Sunday, Monday.
No, I don't think he can do that.
No, see, he good, and then he good.
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday.
I'm gonna work on it.
Like Keita said, don't spin no block.
I don't know, Keita. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you do gotta spin a block to see, like, if who you were vibing with, if it just didn't work at that time because
Yeah, I
or
might not be
whatever.
compatible at that time.
Yeah, but sometimes when you spin a block, it's right, sis. So I don't know. Me and you gonna talk Saturday, but you might want to spin a block. You know what I'm saying? If you available, if you free. I have spent a block, and it was actually good the second time around. So, and usually when I'm spinning a block, it's because I wasn't ready, or I was involved with someone else, or I was just too busy, whatever. But yeah.
I think this is just my opinion. I think a person should only spin the block if it wasn't like a lot of heartache or drama involved.
Right.
Like,
Oh yeah. If it was all that, then don't spin the block.
Don't spin the block. Go 95
Go up the
south,
street.
up the
Yeah.
Take the back road.
to the north.
Take the back road.
Go past that.
How about the back road might leave you spin around? Don't take the back road.
Oh yeah, just get on the state. Just keep on going.
But I think that would, in my opinion, that would be the only reason. Not the only reason, but that should be the only reason why maybe somebody should spin the block. If
I think
it's
that's
just some coincidence that broke them up. Whatever.
Right. So we definitely love y'all. Please share this live. Please send love to each other. And if you know some men or some ladies who, can relate to this conversation, just talk to them about it. Be open, judgment-free zone. Don't forget. Miss Lee smiling to get something going on.
Renee said, y'all always uplift me and make my night. And she said, love y'all.
All right,
Love you
Renee.
too.
Now I be ready to cry over everything. We love you so much. And I think me and my sister was talking. We do have some events coming up. I thought we want to talk to her about volunteering for Christmas thing.
Right.
Okay,
by
we'll
the
talk
way,
to you about that. We'll talk to you.
I meant to hit you up because my daddy said he needed your number because he needed you to make us spaghetti. He said that's why he was trying to holler at you that you sped off that day. When we
He needs that spaghetti. And if he needed it, that means we need it.
So I meant
Yeah,
to hit you
so-
up. So inbox the number
Yeah.
to me.
But
So I
we
can
love
get
you
to
too
it.
so much. Keita, we love you. We'll see you Saturday.
She said 60 miles per hour. What the fuck away from me?
Right. Keita,
Oh, Keita!
Oh, she pulled
But why she really mean that though? Like I can see her saying that right now. Yes, but we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all.
And as always, hashtag kicking it raw, hashtag raw, hashtag real authentic women.
Good night, y'all.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Keita, I'm about to inbox you.
Good night, y'all.
Got the number,